Ask Tom on Home Show.
Patrick from Portland, Oregon has some GFCI problems.
Yeah, it's because he bought a portable AC unit. At least that's what he thinks, Tom. Patrick writes to us, because of the historic heat wave they had up there in the Northwest, I plugged in a portable condensing AC unit in my home office. This panel-protected arc fault protector circuit also serves a switch in another room, which is in a double gang box with a switch that's on a panel-protected GFCI circuit for that room. Follow me? Yes. He says there are no shared neutrals. And he knows because he wired this house himself, he told me. He says, I haven't checked the panel to see if the two breakers are on the same bus, though I suspect inductive kickback from the AC is causing the GFCI to trip on the other circuit. Man, this is pretty scientific stuff here. He wants to know, bottom line, how can I test this and what would be the best solution, Tom?
The best solution is you can't put an air conditioner on a GFCI. Whether it's inductive kickback or it's just a hard startup on the motor, it's where you can't put refrigerators or freezers or anything on a GFCI. So how to test it? I would tell you, take that air conditioner and plug it into a circuit somewhere, if you have one, or somebody else's house, that has no protection at all, just a straight 20 amp circuit. And I mean a 20 amp circuit that would be not protected at all. And I bet you it'll run fine. And that's what this thing is really requiring. And I wonder if you actually read the instructions on what this thing requires, because people make that mistake all the time. Any kind of motor load, whether it's a freezer, refrigerator, air conditioner, you never put it on a GFCI. It'll trip them all the time. And it's just because of the motor startup. Whether it's an inductive kickback, maybe that's the term for it. I don't know, but I would really test it on an unprotected circuit. If it works well there, then you might have to find another circuit to put it on that's not protected.
Now, he has GFCI, but he also has those arc fault.
Yeah, that doesn't help any with an air conditioner.
Right.
Well, let's put it this way. If you put an air conditioner on a house of any kind, it could be a small window unit. It could be a ductless split system. It could be a regular central. You're not going to find those things on the wiring to those units because they just don't go together. They have to be just unprotected because you get all kinds of surges and stuff on the motors.
But you could put a surge protector on whatever you have the air conditioner tied
that's
to, right?
So it doesn't get power surges to it.
Right.
But when the motor comes on, that motor is going to do all kinds of stuff, and electricity is kind of lost and has to go somewhere. And a GFCI doesn't like that. So they always trip because the GFCI measures what's coming in, what's going out, alternating current. And if it's not exactly the same within such a minute bit, it just trips the breaker. And when a motor starts up, that electricity flows all over the place. I can't give you the fancy words for it, but it's just the nature of it. So even in the code books and everything else, they are on unprotected circuits. But yeah, a surge protector will protect anything if it's coming to it, but not once it gets it and goes back and forth unless, I don't know, maybe put one between the GFCI. I just don't think that's the right place for it.
Well, if you're lost and looking for help, click on the blue Ask Tom button right there at HomeShowRadio.com. Fill out that form. You can send us pictures and videos and anything you want, and we'll answer your questions just like that because that's what we do here every day. Because Tom likes to do it, and we show up and help him make it happen. And you'll find those videos when he answers them at HomeShowRadio.com, our Facebook page, and, of course, at the Home Show Radio YouTube channel. And, by the way, when you watch the videos on YouTube, if you give them a thumbs up, it's your way of saying thanks to us and helping everybody else find those videos.